Do you want to never lose a bet again in your life? Well, what if I told you I could make that happen for you? Actually, you'd lose and you'd win, but you would risk nothing. You would always profit. I'm talking about arbitrage sports betting, and in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to set yourself up to start arbitrage betting, how to actually arbitrage bet, and show you guys some real people that are already doing this and making thousands of dollars every single month risk-free. What is arbitrage sports betting, and how do you guarantee yourself those risk-free profits I'm talking about? Well, whenever you're able to find a bet where two sportsbooks are so out of sync in their odds, you actually can take the opposite side of each part of this bet on two separate books and guarantee yourself profit. No better way for me to show you than an example I hit the other day. As you can see up on the screen, I took Scoot Henderson over 4.5 assists on Bet365 for $150, and I would profit $337.50. I also took Scoot Henderson under 4.5 assists on Novig at $175, and I would profit $337.18. No matter if he goes over or under, I'm guaranteeing myself about $12. If he goes over 4.5 assists, I win the Bet365 bet and profit $12.50. If he goes under 4.5 assists, I win on Novig and profit $12.18. The total amount risked across both of these bets was $325, but because the amount that I would win, no matter what side hits on this bet, was above $325, I guaranteed myself that $12.50 in profit, no matter the outcome. And now before I show you guys how to get set up to start arbitrage sports betting, let me show you some real people that are already grinding these arbitrage opportunities and show you your potential profits if you take this serious. Let's start off with the man himself, the Arb father that made over $116,000 arbitrage sports betting in 2024. You can see here, these were some of his months in the year of 2024. December, he made over $12,000. November, $20,000 plus. October, $16K. September, $12K. Now, Arb Thief made $13,000 arbitrage sports betting with 0 losing days because it's risk-free profits in December of 2024 as well. Absolutely insane. I get it if you just watch that and think to yourself, that's not real or not even possible or even obtainable for me. However, they had to start somewhere as well. They might not have been seeing those months right off the beginning, or their bankroll might have been bigger from the start. However, it's obtainable for any of you guys, no matter your bankroll. If you have a $500 bankroll, sure, you're not going to be making $13,000 in a month your first month. But as you grow that bankroll and you're able to continue arbitrage betting, sure, you could start seeing those months. Or even if you're in a state that might not have as many legal sports books as some of these guys, that might mean your ceiling is not as high, but you can still make risk-free profits and make some thousands of dollars a month. I mean, like Ricky O on Twitter said, who's already up $6,000 in the month of January, what if you could just make $100 a day risk-free sports betting by arbitrage betting? That's a pretty fun and sick side hustle to me, and an extra $3K don't sound that bad each month. Or maybe you live in Florida just like this guy, where your top-end profit potential is a little limited because you only have one legal sportsbook, but you do have access to many other books, including offshores and even betting exchange apps like ProfitX, Novig, or sweepstakes apps like Flip and Onyx Odds to take advantage of all of these different arbitrage opportunities. You can see this guy is still up over $2,700 while living in Florida arbitrage betting. I mean, there's really no excuses. No matter the state or bankroll, you can do this. Maybe at a smaller scale. If you have a $500 bankroll, sure, maybe make $15 risk-free every day, and that'll add up, your bankroll will grow, and then you'll start to see these bigger numbers. Now you're ready to get started arbitrage sports betting. Where do you start? You start by signing up for every single sportsbook you can have access to wherever you are at. Offshore or legal, doesn't matter. Sign up for all of them, but make sure you are taking advantage of these sign-up bonuses for each of these different sportsbooks. They all offer a different variety of things, but make sure you take advantage of it because you are basically getting free money from these sportsbooks when you sign up. And who knows, that could take your initial $1,000 bankroll and spread it across these apps with these sign-up bonuses and turn it into $3,000 to start with. I'll even leave some links to sportsbooks that have sign-up bonuses down in the description below if you guys want to take advantage of them. So now you're signed up for all these different sportsbooks. How do you actually find arbitrage opportunities? How do you know when books are so far off in odds? It's created an arbitrage opportunity. And how do you know how much to bet on each side? in order to guarantee yourself those risk-free profits. You're going to need a tool like OddsJam that's going to help you quickly and efficiently spot arbitrage opportunities across sportsbooks. The arbitrage tool on OddsJam is super simple to use. It makes it very clear what the bet is that you need to be betting, where you should be betting it, and how much you should be betting on it in order to guarantee yourself X profits. Now let's talk through this top arbitrage opportunity off the tool. You can see all the way to the left the arbitrage percentage, the event you will be betting, the market you will be betting, and then here on the right side, the bet you'll be placing, where you'll be placing it at, and how much you'll be betting it for to guarantee yourself the profit on the right side. So how do you read this? What should you be betting? Well, we're going to be taking Anders Lee over 0.5 player goals at plus 210 odds on FanDuel for $150. Then we'll also be taking the opposite side, Anders Lee under 0.5 goals on STN at minus 185 odds for $300. Doing this would guarantee us $12.16 or $15 no matter what the outcome is. You might be watching that and say to yourself, I don't have $300 to wager on an arbitrage opportunity, or I don't have that sportsbook. Well, that's fine. You can actually adjust your filters, odds, and many different other things to tailor to what sportsbooks you have access to and your bankroll. You can see all of the different things you can change as far as filters go. And then if we come back over here to the tool, let's say you only have maybe $10 max that you could bet on these arbitrage opportunities. It will then tell you your recommended bet size based off of that, where this Connor McDavid play. If you took this as an arbitrage opportunity on FanDuel and STN Sports, you'd bet $3 and $10, you'd still guarantee yourself 33 cents or 50 cents. Like I said, no matter the bankroll, this is scalable for anyone. For some of these major sportsbooks like FanDuel, DraftKings, and others, you can actually one-click bet and load up this slip over on FanDuel or DraftKings and just enter in the amount you would like to play and quickly get it in before these odds move. And for some of these other sportsbooks that might not allow a one-click betting feature, you can actually click this game button straight from the arbitrage tool off OddsJam, and it will load up the game page on that sportsbook, and then you simply can just find the bet you need to place, making it at least a little bit faster for you. You can see there's already a ton of arbitrage opportunities to take advantage of today, and that's on a light NBA game slate. There's only 5 games on tonight. If there is an 11-game NBA slate, you'd see even more opportunities. However, that's just not the case for today, but plenty to choose from right now. I still have more to say and teach you guys, but if you find yourself wanting to check out OddsJam, I'll leave a link down in the description below. But if you use code Dustin35, you'll get 35% off your first month after your 1-week free trial. It's common knowledge that these sportsbooks hate winning sports bettors, and they will do anything in their power to get you off their sportsbook or at least limit you, which means they will limit you. If you are a winning sports bettor, no matter the strategy you are using, whether it's plus EV betting, arbitrage betting, or you are tailing the hottest sports bettor on TikTok and you cannot miss, they're going to go ahead and limit you because you are winning way too much and way too often. Now, how do you combat that to keep your account health and fly under the radar longer without getting limited in a short period of time? Well, there's a few different things you can do. First things first, if you are a losing sports bettor that has been betting on these accounts for some months or years, you're gonna fly under the radar a lot longer than if you were to just open up a new account and start arbitrage betting or plus EV betting. It's just common knowledge. They see you as a losing sports bettor. Sure, you might be getting hot over this stint, so they're just going to let you go a little bit longer and be able to get down more money because they haven't limited you. And if you are starting on a new account, you need to find ways to fly under the radar. And you can start by betting rounded dollar amounts. You don't need to be betting $500.27 on an arbitrage bet. That way you can round up your profit, right? Just bet the $500, lose a couple cents because it looks as if you are a general sports bettor, right? Who do you know that are your buddies betting $500.27 to the T? No, everybody's just rounding to the dollar amount, $10, $5, $100, etc. Just blend in as best you can. If you guys are going to be arbitrage betting, don't be hammering these niche market player props at $1,000 a pop. No, maybe limit it to $500, $300, but you can go a little bit harder on totals and spreads in these game markets, as those are more casual bettor markets. Another really good way for you to fly under the radar is instead of betting these pre-match arbitrage opportunities, you can actually find live bet arbitrage opportunities on OddsJam as well, which oftentimes these sportsbooks cannot keep up with live odds as well as they can with these pre-match odds, so you're able to find even more profitable opportunities with these live bets, as well as fly under the radar. Now, these odds tend to move a little bit faster, so you have to be quick, but that's the game with all of profitable sports betting. Whether you're plus EV betting or arbitrage betting, it's all about speed and beating these books before they bump these odds. It's extremely doable, and so many people are already taking advantage of these opportunities thanks to the arbitrage tool on OddsJam. I'm hoping my little crash course on arbitrage betting showed you guys the endless opportunities there is in sports betting to make risk-free profits and maybe even thousands and thousands of dollars every single month. That's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed or learned something, make sure you guys drop a like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out as we post sports betting content like this every single week.